My husband thought he could replace me quietly. He thought I'd stay clueless, passive, blind. What he didn't know was that I had been documenting everything, every lie, every secret, every message. And when he finally pushed me too far, I set a trap so perfect that he didn't even realize his life was already falling apart until it was too late. Okay, so I am not even sure where to start because my life basically turned into a dramatic Netflix show without my permission. But here we go. My name is Olivia Hayes, 32, and until recently, I thought I was happily married to Jason Miller, the man I had spent the last 8 years building a life with. We bought a house in Seattle, split bills, cooked together, did road trips, the whole modern married couple thing, or at least, I thought so. Turns out, Jason was rehearsing for a different role behind the scenes one, where I didn't exist. It all started small. Jason suddenly became busy at work, busy with projects, busy with late-night brainstorming sessions, busy with everything except me. At first, I brushed it off. Everyone gets swamped sometimes, right? Except Jason isn't the ambitious career king type. He likes comfort, routine, predictability. So the sudden personality shift didn't sit right with me. Then came the phone flip. If you know, you know. The moment your partner starts putting their phone face down, guarding it like it's a national secret, something's up. But the real red flag, he started dressing better. Cologne, I didn't buy new shirts. Haircut every 2 weeks. Jason doesn't even remember the names of shampoo brands, so this was suspicious as hell. So I did what any reasonable woman would do. I watched, quietly, carefully one night. Jason was working late, which is funny because his job closes at 6 p.m. He fell asleep on the couch, phone unlocked, still in his hand. I didn't go looking for trouble, but trouble literally lit up like a Christmas tree. A message popped up. "Good night, babe. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Haley," a name I didn't recognize. I opened the thread, and oh my God. The messages were intimate, flirty, explicit. Plans, pictures, hotel receipts, voice notes. They weren't just talking, they were dating. He had a whole secret relationship with a woman named Haley, 26, blonde, fitness influencer vibes, working at some PR company. I didn't cry, I didn't scream, I didn't confront him. I screenshotted everything, email, cloud, backup, several drives, because this wasn't going to be a simple breakup. This was going to be a lesson. Over the next 2 weeks, I kept documenting calls, receipts, lies, his new gym sessions, his excuses, the final straw. I overheard him on the phone one night saying, "I just need to slowly create some distance with Olivia so it doesn't get messy. You deserve someone who puts you first. Distance. Slowly, so it doesn't get messy." Oh, honey, it was already messy. Just not for me. For someone who thought I was weak, he seriously underestimated how savage a calm woman can be. I wasn't going to slash tires or throw his clothes on the lawn. Nope, I wanted a clean, surgical, reputation-destroying exit, the kind he could never twist against me. Phase 1. Financial breakaway. Jason and I had shared accounts. I slowly, carefully, legally transferred my earnings into my own private account. My lawyer confirmed everything was 100% legitimate. Phase 2. Employment checkmate. Jason works in a tech firm with a strict no fraternization policy. Guess who else works there part-time as a contractor? Yup, Haley. Phase 3. The paper trail. I compiled a timeline of cheating work hour meets misuse of company travel funds, screenshots of inappropriate conversations during office hours. Phase 4. The drop. I waited for their work retreat, which was, according to Jason, mandatory team training. Actually, it was a weekend getaway with Haley, so I sent the file, not to Jason, to HR, the CEO, and Haley's department head. Jason came home from the retreat with a tan and cheap motel shampoo smell. He didn't even look guilty. But at 9:15 a.m. the next morning, he was called into a mandatory meeting. He came home 2 hours later with a box of his belongings. He'd been fired. Haley too. Company policy violation, misuse of resources, unprofessional conduct. It didn't end there, because the email I sent included a copy forwarded to Jason's parents, the same people who once lectured me about being the lucky one in the relationship. His mom called me in shock. "Olivia, what happened?" I calmly said. "Ask your son," then hung up. Jason finally confronted me, panicking. "Why would you do this? You ruined my life." I stared straight at him and said, "No, Jason, you ruined your life. I just documented it. I filed for divorce the next morning, because in Washington state, cheating affects asset distribution. Jason tried to beg. He cried. He blamed stress, depression, loneliness, every excuse in the cliché cheating handbook. I didn't budge. The court granted me the house, my car, half of his savings, and primary ownership of our joint investments. Jason now lives in a studio apartment near the airport. Haley dumped him 2 weeks later. Apparently, she didn't want a jobless guy with emotional baggage. Karma drives fast. It's been 6 months. I'm happier, healthier, lighter. I redecorated the house, started therapy, took a solo trip, rebuilt myself, and every time I walk past the mirror, I smile. Because I didn't just leave him. I outsmarted him. Silently, legally, perfectly. And he never saw it coming.